start to the season, and DeAndre Ayton, Monty Williams, Kyrie Irving. Landry Shaman gets a start today. Outstanding three-point shooter Joe Harris. Jeff Green.
Here against the top teams where the best players did not play, and it becomes a little disappointing.
Heat in the opening possession. Here's Kyrie Irving. You know he's going to come out being aggressive.
See him make during the course of this game.
Nets coming off of the 109-104 win over Boston on Friday.
DeAndre Ayton keep that ball way above his head, and that's something he did not do early.
Devin Booker, a guy like him, is lacking confidence, but you'd love for him to get some early looks like that. But Jeff Green, see Irving working off the screen, gets in, shows the handle, and runs it up off the window.
Shot clock dwindling. Kale had eyes on the clock.
Feels the same way. He said the goal is not to win in the first round, not to win in the second.
Caught on a switch. They lob it to the front of the rim. Easy cruise to the lane.
Team in the league. It is late April, and the Knicks are
on anyone's, say, top 3 or 4 on the ballot.
I don't think there's any question, and obviously you'd also.
Booker answers at the other.
Like it comes so easy to Devin Booker.
Speaking of which, size advantage inside. Taps his own miss like that. Giannis in Milwaukee, and obviously Joel Embiid, that the Nets are. Point today, but this supporting cast for the Nets has done yeoman's work in the absence of the big three. Tyler Johnson.
Times in 874 games Kevin Durant has played and then not started. Nice drive by Craig. He used the majority of the minutes available to KD in the second half. Should they?
Kyrie Irving has been going hard. How are you looking to contain him moving forward?
Well, as on the board so far.
Trying to contend with DeAndre Ayton. There was the point Monte made to Malika.
And there's the matchup at the of the mismatch. Carter for 3. Knocks it down the other way. He'll take a step back from the elbow, and Griffin faked the pass, thought about a 3. Underneath the rim.
First return from the Achilles, to me, it was the last piece of his game that came back, was the passing.
Kevin Durant, that's his 5th bucket. Paul slips a pass to Ayton. He shovels one to a cutting Cam Johnson.
So one shot, one bucket off one foot. 1-1.
Kaminsky hits a 3. Cameron Payne back the other way. Booker wide open for 3. He connects again.
By Pheonix with no Ayton on the floor, right? They went 5 out as Kevin gets a tough bucket to go.
As it got to double figures for the first time, as Payne glides to the goal, one hand. Payne left alone again. Another wide open. Kaminsky hit one. Now Payne gets in the act. Oh, there's Kyrie Irving for 3. Got it. Along with Kyrie Irving, although we're not expecting to see James Harden anytime soon, as DeAndre.
15th and 15th. As Kevin goes off the dribble. And what I want, yeah, we've grinded with the pieces we have, but the fact of the matter is the pieces that will play haven't played together.
To Kyrie. Coming up on a minute to go in the first half. Irving got caught along the baseline, but
bottled up in that position, and Kyrie just waits. He hangs and waits.
Torrey down to the last 40 of the first half. Here's Durant in the mid-range, off the window, and here's Durant. Shot fake, leans in. The tip follow is there for DeAndre.
13 on 4 of 10 shooting. How about Kevin Durant? He gets up almost a shot a minute.
It was a 23-game absence with the hamstring strain before he came back a handful of games ago. And they had him. Kevin Durant's got a little bit more in the tank after only missing 3 games. Ayton tries to seal on Durant. The jump hook is pure. Booker. Book in.
Offensively.
He's up to 17 as Kyrie Irving stays red hot. 57. He's got 4 40-point games this year for Brooklyn. So he is easily within sight of that number today as Durant will lob one for the throw. Chris Paul for the lead. He is able to put Pheonix right. Paul floats one. Ayton finishes. Irving weaving in the lane with the left hand. Ayton spins away from the double team. And Bridges floats one softly. Off balance. Does not matter. Durant glides in for the throwdown. Booker drives it at Jordan with the left hand, swooping.
To score.
Irving back outside, sets up Shamet for Bridges. He ties the game. 7 different players.
27 different players. So unusual rotations as Kyrie just keeps cooking.
It's up before you know it as Booker is left alone. They both step. 2 net. Irving to the corner. Tyler Johnson hit. Backdoor cut and an easy layup for Mikal. And Blazers and Grizzlies would be in the 7-8 spot. And the Pacers, Wizards, Warriors, and Spurs would. He accelerates. Lays it in. Beautiful this morning to this point, and to be playing with that level of energy as Durant tries a 3.
And Enes Kanter. Ramadan calendar fell at that particular, to the best of your ability. According to Enes, he just said, I would get up before daylight.
To go in the quarter. Cameron Johnson can't knock it down, but an easy
minutes. So in order to have him have an impact on the game down the stretch, we brought him off the bench. So, they come to us.
Thanks so much, Steve.
You got it. Thank you.
Bob, back to you.
Well, there is Durant straight away.
Get the #1 seed. Obviously, they only have to get by one of them.
Specialist Javon Carter takes him in the lane and puts it down. Blake Griffin sees a lane, takes advantage, turns it over, and Green the other way, tips home his own. Cam Johnson to Ayton, gathers, finishes, plus into a new regime as Kyrie Irving gets under the bucket, sets up Durant. Yes. Joe Harris drives, misses, and follows.
So today, Nets. Tomorrow, Knicks. Hottest team in the league. You return home that first game, and it's a brutal one.
Booker in the offensive story as Griffin lays one in off the bounce pass. Griffin the other way, gives it up to Harris, and the reverse is good.
Yeah, where Kyrie is battling, nice drive, wow. But Kyrie battling Chris Paul every, when asked, I've basically said I think Brooklyn can do it. 3 incredible late game finishers as Joe has
done a magnificent job of filling in the holes we thought might be left with what they gave up to get James Harden. As he'll go at Griffin, creates some space. Griffin fell back. And then the Nets as Kevin Durant adds. So Durant returns. He combines for 30.